Welcome to clickmyproject.com. Let us see the project title. Title of the project is Event Tracking for Real-Time Unaware Sensitivity Analysis. Let us see the abstract of the project. Sensitivity analysis is used to determine how sensitive a model is to changes in the value of the parameters and to changes in the structure of the model. The sensitivity analysis is based on the changes of the output according to the input. Produced a methodology for a sensitivity analysis applicable in the data acquisition systems. The data acquisition systems that deal with large quantities of input variables and have higher sampling frequencies result in high bandwidth communication and place a heavy computational load on the higher tier data processing and information systems within their hierarchy. The focus of the researchers and practitioners in the area has been minimize this computational overhead by eliminating the input variables that have the least impact on the system. This is called the sensitivity analysis. The sensitivity analysis technique is help system analysis to focus on the most valuable information and the information the most significantly impact on the system behavior. Sensitivity indexing is a systematic approach expressing the impact that any input variable has on the output parameters in a system. From the same perspective, sensitivity analysis is a systematic approach for expressing relationship between inputs and the output of a system. Determining the true impact on the input has on the output of a system is a real change due to epistemic uncertainty that exists in the relationship between the respective variables. Selection of an appropriate method for sensitivity analysis depends on the number of factors and assumptions made with respect to this relationship. Let us see the flow of the project. The proposed system is implemented in the hospital environment to track the patient details. So the sensitivity analysis is applied here to track the patient details and based on the timings of the patients. So at first the patient enters in the hospital. So here the patient must be a registered user and then he should be give his details to the reception. So he can get the next token for the to meet the doctor. Then the patient details and the health details, all the details are recorded in the database. Then the planning events. So in the planning events the patient is in the queue. So then only the doctor can call the patient and give the treatment for the patient. So in the planning and logistic event, at first the patient enters into the hospital and meets the doctor. So here the doctor provides a brief examination of the patient. So finally after the examination of the patient the doctor comes to the conclusion. So here the patient status should be updated. That is, there are two type of statuses. One is usual treatment and another one is brief examinations. Need brief examinations, that is the patient in a critical condition. So if the patient is not in a critical condition, he can leave the hospital and get the medicine from the medical shop. So the next process is here the testing procedure. If the patient is in a critical condition and he should be tested first. So in the laboratory system the patient must be entered in the laboratory and then he should be tested for the health records. Then the health report also inserted in the database to maintain the record of the patient. So next the chief doctor will consult. So the next process is the doctor will check the reports of the patient. Then he will decide whether he needs an operation or just basic treatments. So if the patient needs an operation, then he should be sent to the operation theater. So the next process is the admin process. Here the admin can view all the details of the patients, doctors and the labors in the hospital. So the tracking and monitoring system can be done by the admin manager. So here the admin can track all the patients and all the doctors according to the timing of the in and out procedures. So whenever a patient or doctor enters into your room or enters into the hospital, the timing of the in and timing of the out are taken. So these timings are regularly taken and entered in the database. So according to these timings the performance analysis of the doctor is done and finally the admin can track the patients and doctors. Let us see the demo of the project. The first page is the login page. So at first we should give the administrator privileges. So the admin only can create the doctors and
patients. So now just log in. Here the doctor details should be filled. So when we finish the filling of details, we can just upload the details. So these details are successfully stored in the database. When we click the back button, it will redirect to the login page. So now the reception should be login. So here we should create the patient details, then only the patient details should be updated in the database. We can track the patient according to this in and out details. The patient token number is an unique number, then only we can identify which patient is in the corresponding token number. The patient's name can be same, so here we should fill up the data. So after filling up the all details, we should press the enter button. When we click press, it should be updated in the database. When we click the next button, it will redirect to the next page. So here the patient checker. So these details are filled by the doctor who is going to examine the patient. Here the patient name and the doctor name also mentioned. So then only the patient can be tracked according to the time, and the doctor performance can be shown by the time spent by him for a patient. So we should fill up the details first. When we click the patient name, it will automatically give the age and the disease name. When we click the doctor name, it will automatically view the specialization. The patient in time and out time should be mentioned. So the doctor should decide whether the patient is in a critical situation or in a normal situation. So here we click the critical take test situation and just click the update. When we click next button, it will redirect to the next page. Here this page will redirect to this page represents the laboratory scenario. Here the patient name and the doctor name also mentioned. That patient has been tested here, and the reports also considered by the doctor, and the doctor report also entered here, and the time spent by the patient and doctor in the laboratory should be examined. Then these details are updated in the database. So we must fill the details first. Here the doctor should mention the disease detail, then the status should be mentioned. When we click the update details, it has been entered in the server. When we click the next button, it will lead to the operation. Here we have already mentioned that the patient's current situation is very serious, so he needs some operations. To perform the operation, we must fill up these details and the doctor detail and the patient detail. Here the time spent by the doctor and the patient should be monitored. Then finally, after finishing the operation, the doctor detail and the report should be submitted here. These reports are updated in the server. So to do that, we have first to fill up the details. When we click update, the details has been updated. Then here we have clicked no issue, so the patient should be monitored for his health records. So when we click the success, we must click the next button. Here the patient status is monitored. When the patient status is critical, the alert will be sent to the doctor. When we click the next button, we redirect to the next page. Here the patient who are going to leave the hospital should be entered. To enter these details, we have fill the details. Here when we click the patient name, it will automatically show the login time, and we must set the logout time. When we click the update button, it will update it. So the filled patient details are shown here, and we should track the patient details and the doctor details. So here we should log in as a tracking. There are 4 types of trackings. At first we should click the patient tracking. So here when we click the patient name, we can get the tracked details. When we click back, should redirect it here. Then we should click the doctor tracking. When we click the doctor name, it will show the tracked details of the doctor. Then we should click the back, and when we click the disease tracking, we must click the get the diseases button. Then all the diseases should be displayed here. When we click the get the patient's details, the corresponding patient should be displayed. And when we click the patient name and clicking the tracking details, it shows the tracked detail. Then we should click the next button. When we click the blood information tracking, it will redirect blood bank management. Here the donor name can be added. The new donor we can add the new donor. When we have completed the details filling, we should insert these details. We can get the success message. And when we click the next button, it shows the blood group tracking details. We can track the patients according to the blood group. We can show the donor details according to the blood. So here the availability is shown. We can transfer the blood from one patient to another patient. We can transfer the blood who needs the blood. So here the patient name should be. We should first check the availability of the blood is available, we can see blood available message. So the needed size can be specified by the user. When we click update, the blood can be transferred to the patient. When we click this start, the graph represents the time track the patients. In the x-axis the number of patients is shown, and the y-axis the corresponding time is shown. Here the time to track the patients is increasing according to the number of patients. Thank you.